Hi, Miami. Welcome to Miami's community newspapers. You are watching the Women to Women show on our new time slot, Tuesdays at 4 p.m. And with me here today is Kim Rodriguez. She is a personal stylist. And I met Kim at a Fem City event. Shout out to Violet. And the other thing I wanted before we get started, I got to give a shout out to the show's sponsor today, which is OG Paints. Thank you, OG Paints, out on Bird Road. And all their information is underneath the ticker. So, Kim, let's talk about personal stylist. I mean, I am lately. Is your closet full of stuff that you just don't even know what to wear and you go to pick something out? Like, this is the person to talk to. So let's talk a little about your background and how did you get started on to want to become a personal stylist?
Okay. Well, first of all, thank you for having me here today. I'm very excited. It was so nice meeting you at the event.
Thank you.
So, I started KR Personal Style 10 years ago.
Mhm.
And it started fairly organically, helping friends in their closets, helping friends with last minute wardrobe changes before we were going out, or them calling me. This was before FaceTime. um, so trying to figure it out without looking at pictures. And I just thought, I missed the fashion business that I was in New York City for many, many years. And when I moved here, I wasn't really working at the time, raising my daughter and, building a family and getting assimilated to Miami. And I just thought, I think this could be a business. So it's just kind of grown and evolved from there for the last 10 years. So, really my tagline is helping very busy women of any age with their personal style and their professional image. And we try to do that through, giving them the confidence of learning their style, learning their body shape, figuring out the woman that they want to be in the mirror versus maybe the woman that they're seeing right now in the mirror. And giving them the confidence to wear clothes to project that image. And we do that with shopping, styling, closet editing, wardrobe editing. On my website, there's an array of services, but really the packages are what would give a woman a very comprehensive, A to Z sort of journey to figure out her personal style.
I love it. I feel like one of the things I've been guilty of is we always want to find a bargain. And we shop at TJ Maxx and Marshalls because we find bargains there. But then what ends up happening is your closet's full of all this mishmash bargains.
Yes. I've seen it a lot.
And we don't have any. It's like, no.
And your 10 blouses with $20 price tags on it are now $200 and you haven't worn anything. Yes. I see it all the time. I'm sorry. It happens.
I'm one of those people too. But before we got to go into this, I've seen that you've got a master class coming up. And I'd love to know more about this master class and what
I do.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah. So the master class it's been kind of a labor of love. So it's been in the works for about a year now. Thanks to COVID, I was able to actually do something like this. It is on my website. In a nutshell, it basically is about an hour-long class, and it takes a woman from understanding and learning your natural body shape. And you'll, may or may not be surprised that many women, are between shapes. And then how best to dress for that shape. And we go into very, very specific categories, the types of tops, pants, skirts, coats, jackets that are best for those shapes to enhance your shape and
Mhm.
not, take away from it.
Mm-hmm.
Or to embellish areas that you wouldn't want to.
Right.
And all throughout the class, I also go through a lot of styling tips that
Mhm.
are always, kind of hot topics,
Mhm.
like what shoes are you wearing with those pants, and
Mhm.
where should I hem the pant to wear those types of shoes?
Oh, yes.
And now that it's boot season, well,
Mhm.
what kind of boots with those kind of jeans? So we go through a lot of that, and how to style a skirt. A lot
Mhm.
of women kind of struggle with that.
Yes.
So I think it's very informative. I'm really happy to be offering it. The link is on my website, and it will also, give the readers a little more information than what I'm saying right now. And actually, if you were to sign up for my newsletter, which is also there, you will receive a free PDF of a very abbreviated version
Mhm.
of a body shape guide. It will help you through learning your body shape, and then give you some tips on how to start thinking about your shape and how to start dressing for it. So that's just a nice quick guide to have,
Mhm.
for
Didn't you
anything.
say
So,
there was also a white tee?
oh my gosh, yes. So if you sign up for the newsletter, you can have one of two gifts.
Mhm.
The one can be the PDF of the
Mhm.
body shape, and the other one is a digital shopping board. Those are new
Mhm.
also since COVID. This is how I'm able to work with my clients virtually. And it is my picks for white t-shirts, because
Love
most
this.
women are always looking for the white t-shirt, the
Mhm.
dress, the jean. And once you get it, you're able to shop right off of it. So let's say, I think it's a board of about 15 t-shirts,
Mhm.
and you just click on the link of the t-shirts you like, and it takes you directly to the store to purchase it.
So
And,
cool.
if they don't have your size, you at least know that's a t-shirt that you need to maybe go and look for somewhere else. So yeah, it's very valuable.
I love it.
That
Sounds really
particular one.
cool.
Yes. Yeah.
What is your website? Let's plug your website.
krpersonalstyle.com.
Awesome. krpersonalstyle.com. And you were also saying that we could give community newspaper listeners, if you mention community newspaper, when you contact Kim, you will get 10% off discount on any service
Yes.
that's listed on her website. So check it out. What are some, okay, you were talking about things that have come out of COVID.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, everyone's been seeing how casual COVID has made. I mean, everyone's been living in, how many memes do we have to see about women in yoga pants and all that stuff?
I know. I'm tired. It's so tiring.
I mean, for me, this has been one of the best things, that when I was working from home, coming to do the show was my reason to get out of the house,
Right.
and get dressed up
Absolutely.
and wear makeup and fix ourselves up.
Absolutely.
What else has come out of COVID?
Well, it's, and there's still people who are just working from
I
home.
know.
So I feel bad for them. I mean, to me, it was just very much an emotional thing. And, for my mental health, to try to get dressed on the regular, brush the hair, put on some makeup,
Something.
But in all fairness, I was on Zooms a lot. So
Yeah.
that's really why I, was doing a lot of that back then. So, designers have certainly followed along with the casual aspect, right, of COVID. And we're going to see it for a little while, because, they design a year in advance. So you can, instead of your yoga pants, you now are offered so many beautiful fabrics of pants with elastic waistbands, with drawstring waistbands, that are, stylish, dressier, probably work in most work environments at this point. I mean, you could find, something in something from the designer Vince
Mm-hmm.
in an elastic waist, but it's a seasonal wool that you could put a blazer on with.
Yes.
So I think that type of dressing is very big.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a huge component of it. I love it. It's
Mm-hmm.
easy. It's
Mm-hmm.
comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
It makes sense. And it's easy to dress up or make a little casual on the weekends with still feeling dressed.
Yeah.
And not like you're in your workout clothes all day long.
Another thing that I've seen other women make this mistake, we were talking about, like, I'm guilty of just buying all these silk blouses, but shopping just at only Target.
Right.
And I see the value so much in what you do, because there's something to be said, like when I buy a nice pair of tennis shoes, or I buy a really good pair of pants, and I spend the $200 or $400 on those pants, look so good on me, and they hold up so well. The seams are so well made. It's not pilling. It really, like,
Makes
and
a
you guys,
difference.
it makes a difference.
Yeah.
And when you are in this business and you are really seeing clothes on different body shapes all the time, like, I really encourage my friends when they're like, oh, I just always shop at Marshall's. It's you always look so nice. And I'm like, it really just, like, instead of spending all that money at Target or Marshall's, and I'm still guilty of it myself.
Right.
Make the investment.
Yes. Yeah.
Because it pays off.
It pays off. It does. And the amount of time you spend in, you'd mentioned Marshalls and TJ Maxx and the discounters, that's a lot of time spent in those particular stores looking through those racks for, something that might just work for you. Maybe it's one thing.
So true.
So, I've done it myself. It is not something that I recommend to really any of my clients who have hired me, because we're trying to go through the process. And I am a firm believer of mixing high and low. I don't care if you shop at Target, if you shop at Neiman Marcus, anything in between. I do it myself. I think it makes style more interesting. It makes it certainly more attainable for people. And then if you did like one of the designer collaborations at Target, and let's say you bought that sweater, and it's a designer label, but it's from Target. So the sweater was $30, whatever. Well, now maybe you can afford to buy that great fitting pair of jeans or that great fitting pair of trousers. Those are more of your investment pieces, your trousers, your blazers, your outerwear. We talked about bathing suits.
Yes.
At a particular time in life, a good expensive bathing suit sometimes is needed.
Yeah. I'm not a size 2, 4, 6. Right. I bought a miracle suit that's like almost $200.
Right.
I mean, do I feel like Cindy Crawford in it? No, because I'm not her in any shape, form, or means. But I do look better. I feel more confident in it. The fabric looks better. Things are in where they're supposed to be. You're held up. You're sucked in. And there's something to be said, because then when people see you, no one's looking at me going, oh, Christina's body shape, how does she stay? No, they're looking at me going, she dresses good for her shape. And that's really all that one can accomplish, or that's what really makes us look classier, more, whatever. I don't know what the word is that I'm looking for, but you get what I'm saying.
Well, I think, being polished, maybe. So, and you can really do that at any price point. So if your reality is, and I have clients like this also that won't spend over a certain amount of money. Everybody has a budget, but if you buy the right pieces and that they absolutely fit you perfectly, no one is going to know if that is a Banana Republic suit or a designer suit. So shopping well is important, but it's even more important to shop wisely with intention and really pay very, very close attention to the details and just make sure your clothes fit you.
Yeah.
And make very good friends with a great tailor.
Yes. Yes, it's so true. Who is some of your favorite designers that you tend to dress people in the most? I heard you mention Vince. I love his stuff.
Okay, yes. So Vince is a great one. It's very simple in design. So I think it's more of a contemporary price point.
Yeah.
So it's not affordable to everyone. Somebody who shops higher end designer would certainly love to shop at Vince.
Yeah.
So it's one of those brands that you can mix in with either sort of shopper.
Yeah.
Which is what I love because they're basics.
Yeah.
You know, they're elevated basics.
Yeah.
So if you want a great drawstring silky pant for the holidays, or satin pant, a great outerwear piece. I love them for that. You know, just really nice knits, really nice cashmere. And when you have foundational pieces like that, those essentials that I call them, then you can build on those pieces and shop it like a Zara. I love Zara for what Zara does. I don't love shopping in their stores, but I think they're amazing. I mean, it's fast fashion, so you have to be okay with that. But I think they have great things to offer. I like, you know, for women who are in the workforce, going back into the workforce, Banana Republic has really, really changed.
I used to shop there all the time. I can't
Design
remember.
attitude.
Wow.
It looks really, really great. Now, I cannot speak for all the fits because I haven't really tried on too many things there, but it's looking great. It's more modern and polished. So I think that's a really nice opening price point for people if they're looking for that type of clothing. Oh gosh, I love so many of the denim brands. I'm a jeans girl. I don't know if you are, but I am. And then I really just love, you know, whether I'm shopping it or not, all the, you know, designers. I love Alexander McQueen and The Row and Brunello, and I could go on.
I love Brunello, but it's so expensive. And every time I look at the price tag, I'm like, maybe it'll be like $400 and I'll like bite the bullet. I'm like,
you'd like to think
wish $400 is wishful thinking.
Oh yeah. I don't, they don't have a t-shirt for that. So
No.
I know, darn it. But I appreciate design at all levels and, you know, but my own personal style is, you know, modern casual. So I tend to, you know, have all of the classics in my wardrobe. And then I might add like a print blouse or
I love
have
the
a
blouse
fun
you're wearing.
print dress or, you know, and that's easy to do if you have the right foundational pieces.
Yes. When is I want to go back to your masterclass. Is there a date that it's starting?
So this is a masterclass for purchase. So all of last year I offered masterclasses. So we were kind of perfecting them and seeing what was working and what wasn't working. So this is actually a 1-hour digital video for purchase. It's $37. So you'll always have it. And then it comes with printable slides. So you know, if you're really techie, you could probably figure out how to have all of those slides on your phone when you go shopping. If you want to print them out and put them in a book, just so you can, you know, reference back to it. There are also the white t-shirt board comes with that. The a bit of a discount on some of the services comes with that. So it's a really great I think, valuable.
One thing I really encourage you to follow Kim on social media. You are always posting such great content. Recently, you posted stuff about the third item to kind of offer something else to your outfit. Like you had a bottom, a top, and then let's talk about that third piece.
Okay. Yes. So I'm most on Instagram, and then it does filter into Facebook as well. But that's where I do most of my stuff. So that was last week, and we were talking about styling tips all of last week, and kind of how to, and not difficult styling tips, just easy things that people can follow. So that was kind of the goal. And one of them was the third piece. So for example, I'm going to use you. So this isn't a great example because you're in a very pretty print dress. So it kind of speaks for itself. But if your dress were all black or all blue or, something like that, it might tend to be a little nice, but how do we make it better? How do we make it better? So we could make it better by, a print shoe. We could make it better by having like a very cool crossbody bag that adds to your outfit, does not take away from it. So it was well thought out. It has some color in it or pattern, texture, something like that to give the whole outfit sort of a new look. If you are wearing jeans and a t-shirt, and if you just simply throw on a great necklace, another great bag, a blazer, a sweater, a little scarf. All of those are third pieces that take your outfit from nice, maybe boring, to, really nice. Polished.
I had this.
Chic. I like it. You thought about it without really having to think too much about it, right?
And I've seen some of your handbags that really are a nice accent piece to your outfit.
You can never have just one.
No.
And that's the truth, though. I mean, not everybody needs as many as maybe I have, or, we all have friends who have all the bags. But you do have to have the right bags for the wardrobe that you have in your closet. So that is what, I talk about through all of my packages is that, we start in the closet and we end in the closet because we're constantly styling, putting things in, taking things out. And when you're done, you should have a very, very well edited closet with a cohesive working wardrobe. Meaning, if I'm going to wear this print dress today, I know I have the right sneakers and I have the right bag because my dress is great. I don't want to take away from it by ruining it with shoes or the bag. And we've all seen it. It happens. And we all have been guilty of it. Oh my gosh, I love this outfit I'm wearing, but I don't have the right bag, or I didn't pay attention to the right shoe to buy. So it's a job. It's a work in progress, and it evolves as our style evolves, as our lifestyle change, as we age, whatever the transitional periods are that we're entering. Typically, you'll want to go back and take a look at your closet, and you'll want to think about your personal style. And is it really suiting you for who you are right now?
I loved all the stuff you've been putting out. That third piece, I was checking it out. And I really encourage everyone, go check out her Instagram, look at her newsletter, sign up for her newsletter. She's offering 2 free gifts. And if you want to pack 10% off a package, a service that she offers, mention community newspaper, and you will get 10% off. So thank you so much for coming on.
Oh, I'm so happy to be here. My pleasure.
I love to end my show by asking a few my fire questions.
Okay.
And we're all about promoting local businesses. So is there a local restaurant we want to give a shout out to?
Oh, wow.
It doesn't have to be just one, but.
Well, there is one that I really like.
Okay.
And it's not just a restaurant. It's a restaurant and a shop.
Okay.
It's called Bianco.
Oh.
You haven't been?
No.
Oh, I think you're going to love it. It's on Sunset in the downtown area, and it's just great. You walk in, it's very open, airy. It has very much a California feel to it. And on one side is the eatery, and you order your food, and great menu, healthy, just really good food. Smoothies and juices they have, but then they have, real food. And then on the other side is a really nice curated selection of home goods.
Oh,
I mean, even like beach bags and a beach chair, beach umbrella, but
that's
like
different.
really, really pretty, nice home goods, unique. I love the concept, and I don't know how long they've been open, but they're fairly new to South Miami. So I like them a lot.
Shout out to Bianco's. Is now, since you're a personal stylist, favorite shop?
Oh God. Okay.
It's probably more than one, but
it's more than one. There's a lot of really good shopping in South Miami. I mean, I wish more people would, go into South Miami to shop. I mean, there's the store on the corner at Ease has been there forever.
Yeah.
So that's a very specific style. Jenna White has moved, different locations, but fabulous clothes. Studio LX is still there, and has something really for everyone. Atelier, I love. It's a little it's over by the Old Town, in the little strip center there. Splash is great. There's really a lot, and I wouldn't be able to
just
tell you,
but those are all. I mean, such great. Some of them I haven't even heard of.
There's a lot of great stores. Tupelo Honey is there. Like, there's just a lot of great stores in South Miami. They're a little dispersed. They're not just on 72nd. So you got to just walk a tiny bit around, and you'll
love it.
Be happy.
Favorite book?
Well, I just ordered The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. Did you read it?
No.
Oh, I don't know. I have no idea. My book club is very dysfunctional. So we have
The 7 Husbands of
Evelyn Hugo.
Oh my gosh.
And it's all about Hollywood glamour. So I think it sounds like a very interesting read.
She's a very brave woman.
It might be one of those summer reads. I don't know. We'll see. But yes, so I, in all honesty, I have not done a lot of reading since my book club, just kind of fell apart. We're getting back to it though. We're getting back to it.
Podcast.
Okay, so I'm not a huge podcast person.
Okay.
So I really probably, you know what? No, I am definitely going to give a shout out to somebody who just started a podcast.
Okay.
And I have listened to 2 of hers, and I love them. I'm not on it often. So her podcast is called The Know with Nikki Spo.
Okay.
She's great. And she's really just probably been doing this maybe 6 months, I'm thinking. So I guess it would be on Spotify or wherever anybody would listen. Yeah. So her angle is she is a mom of young kids. So she does a lot of, mom type of things. But she has a lot of very interesting people on, a lot about health and wellness, mental health, physical health, community service. So I think
that's a good one.
Yeah.
Best kept
I'm happy that came to me.
I just like asking these questions because this is how I always like to know what people are reading or what podcast they're listening.
No,
it's how
absolutely.
We learn.
And I wish I did a lot of podcasts during COVID that helped me with my business.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of marketing and things like that. But eventually, it gets a little boring.
Okay. Last one is best kept secret in Miami. Do you have one?
Okay. Well, I don't actually know if it's a secret. It was a secret to me.
Okay.
But across the street from Matheson Hammock is on Old Cutler. There is a huge natural preserve and people go there to walk their dogs.
Oh, yes.
Do you know it?
Hammock Lakes or Matheson Hammocks or
I mean, maybe
that thing
it's
is
called
awesome.
Matheson, but it's across the street
Yes.
from the actual park
Yes.
itself. Oh, okay. So that's not a secret.
It is a
It was
secret. Not a lot of people know about it.
Yeah,
That is a
that is
best kept secret.
amazing.
And I know about it
For-
because my daughter does Cub Scouts and we went walking through there.
Oh, yeah.
My husband's trying to, he's representing the people that want to preserve it. So that's a whole nother subject.
Well, you know, it's funny you say that. I can only imagine that they've been wanting to build on that forever.
Yeah.
I'm sure. It was shocking to me that was there with so much land.
I know.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's just untouched and you're just like,
Great for the dogs, great for kids. Yeah.
It's beautiful. Yeah. It's really cool. Okay. So guys, look up krpersonalstyle.com. That's your website.
Yes.
Sign up for Kim's newsletter. When you do, you will get 2 gifts. Or no, you get 1. You get to pick your gift, either the body shape guide or the t-shirt, the white tee guide. And mention community newspapers and you will get a 10% discount on any service. Follow Kim also on Instagram. I've been loving following her feed. It's been awesome. And if you are a woman that wants to promote locally owned here in Miami, I would love to help promote you. So get in touch. And shout out to OG Paints one more time for sponsoring our show. And until next time, Miami, we will see you. Thanks, Kim.
Thank you.
Okay.
It was great.